The American Revolution, Introduction. Hey everyone, welcome back to Historical Hotspot. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Today, we're diving deep into a pivotal moment in history, the American Revolution. We'll explore its causes, key events, and lasting impact. So, let's get started. Causes of the American Revolution. The American Revolution didn't happen overnight. It was the result of mounting tensions between the 13 American colonies and the British government. Let's break down the main causes. Taxation without representation. First up, taxation without representation. After the French and Indian War, the British government was in serious debt. To recoup their losses, they imposed several taxes on the colonies. The Stamp Act of 1765 required colonists to purchase a stamp for every piece of paper they used. The Townshend Acts of 1767 placed duties on common items like tea, glass, and paint. Colonists were outraged because they had no representation in the British Parliament. The rallying cry "No taxation without representation" became a unifying slogan for those opposed to British rule. This sense of injustice and lack of political voice set the stage for rebellion. The Intolerable Acts. Next, we have the Intolerable Acts of 1774. After the Boston Tea Party, where American colonists protested by dumping tea into Boston Harbor, the British government retaliated with a series of punitive measures. These included closing Boston Harbor, revoking Massachusetts' charter, and allowing British soldiers to be quartered in private homes. These harsh responses further fueled resentment and united the colonies in their resistance against British oppression. The First Continental Congress was convened, and representatives from all the colonies gathered to coordinate their response. The seeds of revolution were sown. Key events of the American Revolution. With tensions at a boiling point, the stage was set for conflict. Let's explore some of the key events that defined the American Revolution. The battles of Lexington and Concord. The first shots of the American Revolution were fired at the battles of Lexington and Concord on April 19, 1775. British troops were sent to confiscate colonial weapons and arrest revolutionary leaders. However, colonial militias, warned by writers like Paul Revere, confronted them. The shot heard round the world marked the beginning of open warfare. These battles galvanized colonial resistance and proved that the American militias could stand up to the British Army. It was a significant morale boost for the revolutionaries. The Declaration of Independence. On July 4, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence, drafted by Thomas Jefferson. This document boldly proclaimed the colony's intent to separate from Britain and outlined the principles of individual liberty and government by consent of the governed. The Declaration was a powerful statement of ideals and grievances, and it united the colonies under a common cause. It also served as an inspiration for other nations seeking independence. The Battle of Saratoga. One of the turning points of the American Revolution was the Battle of Saratoga in 1777. American forces, led by General Horatio Gates and Benedict Arnold, achieved a decisive victory over British General John Burgoyne. This victory was crucial because it convinced France to enter the war as an ally to the American colonies. The French provided much-needed military support, supplies, and funding, which significantly boosted the American war effort. The alliance with France helped shift the balance of power in favor of the Americans. The winter at Valley Forge. Valley Forge in the winter of 1777 to 1778 was a challenging time for the Continental Army. Under the command of General George Washington, the troops endured harsh conditions, lack of supplies, and widespread illness. Despite these hardships, the time at Valley Forge was crucial for the Continental Army's development. With the help of Baron von Steuben, a Prussian military officer, the soldiers underwent rigorous training and emerged as a more disciplined and effective fighting force. This transformation played a key role in their subsequent successes on the battlefield. The Siege of Yorktown. The Siege of Yorktown in 1781 was the last major battle of the American Revolution. American and French forces, led by General George Washington and General Rochambeau, successfully besieged the British army commanded by General Cornwallis. Trapped and outnumbered, Cornwallis surrendered on October 19, 1781. This victory effectively ended the war and secured American independence. The success at Yorktown was a testament to the perseverance and resilience of the American and French forces. The aftermath and impact of the American Revolution. The American Revolution had far-reaching consequences, both domestically and internationally. Let's examine the aftermath and its lasting impact. The Treaty of Paris. The Treaty of Paris, signed on September 3, 1783, officially ended the American Revolution. The treaty recognized the independence of the United States and established its borders. The British ceded control of territory east of the Mississippi River, south of Canada, and north of Florida. This treaty marked a significant achievement for the young nation and laid the foundation for its westward expansion. It also set a precedent for the peaceful resolution of conflicts through diplomacy. The Articles of Confederation. Following independence, the new nation needed a framework for governance. The Articles of Confederation, ratified in 1781, served as the first Constitution of the United States. However, the Articles established a weak central government with limited powers, leading to various challenges in governance. Issues such as economic instability, lack of centralized authority, and interstate disputes highlighted the need for a stronger federal government. These challenges eventually led to the drafting of the United States Constitution in 1787. The United States Constitution. In 1787, delegates from the states convened in Philadelphia to create a new constitution. The United States Constitution established a stronger federal government with a system of checks and balances among the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. The Constitution also included a Bill of Rights, which guaranteed fundamental liberties and protections for individuals. Ratified in 1788, the Constitution remains the supreme law of the land and a model for democratic governance worldwide. The global impact. The American Revolution had a profound impact on the world stage. It inspired other colonies and nations to seek independence and challenge oppressive regimes. The principles of liberty, equality, and self-governance articulated in the Declaration of Independence resonated globally. Notably, the French Revolution, which began in 1789, drew inspiration from the American struggle for independence. The success of the American Revolution demonstrated that colonial powers could be overthrown and new nations could emerge based on democratic ideals. The American Revolution was a defining moment in history, marked by the courage and determination of those who fought for freedom and independence. It laid the foundation for the United States and inspired movements for liberty around the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the American Revolution. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Historical Hotspot and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring history.